Hi, welcome back to our 68th episode of Starpoint Gemini Warlords, where in the last episode we did, we did a couple of wars, over the last few episodes. Now we're going to go ahead and finish taking it, we're going to try to finish taking it over in this episode. It may be a little long, but, let's go ahead and go through, if you can tell, there are no other, there's no, jails around at all. So, on that note, there's one thing I should tell you. I have a decent sized fleet, if you look here, and I cannot jump with this fleet. If I jump, it'll freeze up my computer and possibly crash. Crash the game anyways, so I cannot jump. So I'm gonna have to go after this guy before we continue. Ooh. I just screwed up. No, I want you. Watch, this may freeze me up. Okay, so I don't think it did. Okay, good. Realigning course. No, I want to go over this way. I want to take out him first, so he doesn't go off and take over other places. This guy did try and take over, I think, this one after he spawned a place, a fleet, but I took care of it. So. You may not hear much of the game sound in this video. I think it's a bad idea to actually go ahead and doing all that. Taking out all the pirate ships anyways. I was hoping to actually engage and let some of my smaller ships die off during this next war, or, well, when we're conquering this planet. Which some of the smaller ships, all like the gunships and stuff like that. Just look at that. Yeah, don't want to look at that. And yeah. So let's go ahead and move over. Not look at that. Come on now. I have a decent computer, so it's. I think I just need to split this. Split the fleet. Come on now. This is not the game's fault. I'm way over their cap. They limit you on the fleet cap for this reason. So I went out and purposely went over the cap by a ton. I almost doubled the amount of ships I can fly by going around grabbing all the jails and taking them over. So. Is it gonna end? No, it looks like it's stopping. Yep, looks like we're gonna have to restart this. And is it gonna work? Probably not. I'm just trying to see if this is actually worth saving or not. Because we're getting our butt kicked. Or no, we're not getting our butt kicked. We're kicking their butt. It's just. Taking a lot of damage. Come on. And oh, that's probably why, because I probably pressed space and I'm spinning around all the time, all the way. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Put that down there. And that works. Okay, so from here. Okay. I'm hoping that we lost some of our ships. Doesn't look that way. See, we're only supposed to be at 75. We were at like 140. Yeah, we were at a lot higher than what that is right now, so. Come on, attack the ship. And yeah, let's go ahead and let all the rockets hit us. The invisible rockets, that is. Let's start moving this way. Alright, so this, I'm gonna cut this in right here, as might as well. I went in and I attacked this. I got through the whole thing and it lagged out quite a bit like it did earlier. But as soon as I took it over, it lagged out really bad. So instead of doing that all over again, which I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna be smart about this and manage ships. Transfer all of our bigger ships over here. And then all of you guys, I was saying this in the part that you guys are going to miss, I'm going to send all of these guys off on their own. And they're going to try and take over a station, a fairly sizable station. And let's go ahead and do this. That's you. I want you there. You. Let's go ahead and grab you and bring you all the way down to here. And they're going to go ahead and attack this station once, or should I go, I should go after that one. Because it's well, it's 42,000, so it should survive taking that one over. And once we actually declare war on these guys, I'll go after their fleet while they go after that. And then if they survive fairly well, I'm going to go ahead and send them off onto this one as well. But either way, these guys are going to need to come back to me. Here's dreadnoughts. Let's double check. So that's 11. Destroyer frigates, corvettes, gunships. Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure that, well, I no longer have any battleships, so. Let's see. Just gonna wait until these guys get back up. It's gonna. They're already, like, that's also one thing. They're here, right? But they're technically not. Let's just go ahead and say, follow me. It'll make it go on quicker. Engage sublight. And let's do this. And jump. For T-drive. All decks were flying through hostile space. So much better. Yeah, since I actually reloaded the game, I have to re-engage my weapons. And as you guys could tell, I'll say it again, I do not recommend you guys going and trying to, like, go way over your cap like I did. Especially with a whole bunch of smaller ships. If they were all like this size of ships, you guys seen in, earlier, it was perfectly fine, except for the smaller ones, it takes up a lot more processor power and processing power. So it's not as good, I guess you'd say, to spend all your, like, your points, command points, to use them on like the smaller or lower tier ships. Unless you have like a really like awesome computer, which mine isn't bad. It's just not the best, I guess. I actually need to put my specs of my computer on YouTube at some point. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab you. I should have went and got you since I was close to it. And there you are. Sweet. Let's go ahead and scan since we're here.
Affirmative. Engage sublight.
Eesh. And let's go ahead and get over this way. Oh. I sped up, but then I slowed down again. So, are those my fighters, or are they like other fighters? Like, do some of these platforms actually have fighter platforms? Because to me, those guys are firing at me, so I'm guessing there are platforms that actually have fighters. And return fighters. See, now it looks like they were my fighters. So why would my fighters be firing rockets at me? I don't know. So let's go ahead and get this done. It sucks I have to do it again, but hey, you guys only see one of them. Let's see where this guy's at. I'm gonna have to take over this guy as well. This will be a long episode, by the way, just so you guys know, and I apologize. It's probably gonna be upwards to an hour long, maybe. Just because I want to get it done and over with. Not done and over with. I may come back and do some... let's do this. I may come back and actually do like some of the side quests in some missions after I do the storyline or the campaign. So, unless oops, that's what I did. Unless the campaign is gives me those quests that I want to look for.
I've made my peace.
And it's going to take a little bit to get this over with, but we only have 2 more or 3 planets to do, so I'll be happy when it's done. I've been playing this game a decent amount of time. Actually, let's see how long I've played it. 138 hours of this game. So let's go ahead. Come on, guys, you can fire. There's some more. I wonder if I have longer range than these guys.
Shields down. Fires on some decks.
And there we are. Let's see, you guys are there. Huh. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and Ambassador leave.
We're getting dangerously beaten up.
On course to Australia.
I'm just gonna try and see if I can start whittling down their forces.
Integrity is failing.
Your actions won't be tolerated.
Like I said, you can do this kind of strat. I've never actually tried it, but I think it'd be kind of cool if it's a way to actually like run your like empire or whatever. Let's go ahead and boost.
We'll go out with a crash.
Hostile target eliminated.
And it's up.
The core's been breached. All hands.
Yeah, so we'll definitely, most likely win that. We'll lose some ships, but hey.
I guess that's it.
They shouldn't spawn another fleet, but I'll keep an eye on it, just in case.
Shall burn.
Let's do that. And might as well repair.
Continue.
I just want to keep an eye on it. So, yeah, we should definitely win that. Let's see. You may actually try to... Nope. Just gotta keep an eye on... He only has 2 fleets, so it'll be fairly easy to keep an eye on him. Oops. Let's go ahead and launch our fighters. Nope.
We all shall burn.
I wish that circle thing...
All squadrons.
I wish
lost.
these were always in the same spot.
Prevail.
Because when you like have someone targeted, you go and you want to go click on something, and I don't know, it just seems like they should be in the same spot, no matter if you have someone clicked or not. And so it's, I don't know.
Tranquility.
Starboard shield down to 25%.
I wonder if there's actually. Come on, let's get out of this cluster.
At the gallows.
Defense shield initiated.
Yeah. I don't know.
Crew, abandon ship.
Taking a lot of damage though, surprisingly. We'll definitely lose a decent amount of ships here.
Our next stop.
And like I said, I've been wanting it to do that. I want to lose ships.
Our destination is serene.
I guess we all have to go sometime.
This is definitely not the final wave.
Target eliminated.
But then again, I'm a bad judge at it, but I think the final wave is it's like really close to it and also really like spread out kind of.
Any more damage and we're done for.
So that was fairly easy. $41 gets 92. Okay, I'm pretty sure that wasn't 92 when I went in there. So I lost some just right then. Because now I'm down to 70 something.
Finally, some rest.
Please say he lost some, so it's 21 still.
The light calls to me. We cannot take anymore.
I wonder if I know when I get there, it seems like if I go there to the battle, it seems like it resets and starts from the beginning. But as you can tell, like it does like whittle down like all their stuff. Like mine's getting whittled down, and theirs should be getting whittled down. But when you jump in, it's like their health is all fine and everything. So
Some rest.
I don't know. Like I'm just asking if I go in there like right at the end, is if their ships will still be damaged when I go into the fight. Which I don't think they will be. And will my ships be like repaired and like fixed and come back or what?
Won't be tolerated.
Let's go ahead and boost shields.
Crash.
And this is the final wave.
We'll rest when we get to sanctuary.
See, it's a lot more spread out as you can tell.
Abandon all stations.
And I can go ahead and fire, which I'm gonna. Don't necessarily have to fight the final wave, but I usually do. Come on.
All of it. Gone.
That was a loud noise. Hopefully I remember to take that out. Let's go trader, sell all equipment. Sure, buy. Dry dock, rearm, don't have to repair. And that is now ours. So they did decide to try to take over one of our stations.
Activating T drive.
Let's go ahead and take that, and let's see how well this is doing. So yeah, it's getting its butt kicked. So even though we outnumber them like drastically, they are actually overpowering us because they actually have battleships, which are getting
High-level EM field detected.
are kicking butt. So come on now. Where's the station? It's up this way.
Affirmative. Engage sublight.
Or is it that one that's down to the left? So it's not that one. For some reason I am... There it is. Sweet. And once we go down there, we'll see if... I'm going to go ahead and come over here and see if... Like that huge fleet... That fleet that's attacking... If it'll come back with more battleships or not. Yeah, let's get back over here. And... Yeah, let's do that and this. Focus fire you, because you're the one that will do more damage to my ships, so... And it's all done. Let's go ahead and T-drive over here. Make sure I'm not doing anything there. And I'm gonna check to see if, like I said, if the battleships are, so they're down to 3. And let's see how many ships we actually have. This may lag us out if it repairs all of them. And let's get going. Where are we? So, no, it does not repair it. Sweet.
Affirmative.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get over here and take this guy out.
Security, be advised. Incoming hostile target. Armed defenses.
And please don't bypass me. And let's do that, this, and that. Sweet.
Target is down.
Yeah, so that confirms that they do not get repaired. That's actually really nice to know. Can't click on you. There. Come on, go after that. There we go. This is now ours. And let's go ahead and do this. And let's go ahead and go over this way. I want to see what they have left. 5. I'll take you over, but I doubt I'm going to do anything with you. There anything I can do? See, I probably should have sent it off onto this one. It would have been less guys it would have had to fight, because this one will, you know, it just would have been better. And I probably should have waited until it sent its fleet away. Like if I would have sent my fleet, my like main fleet, this fleet here, I think it would have been nice. Let's go ahead and just send you over here. See if that will actually do anything. I don't have to take over this, but I want to. You don't actually give us anything. Hopefully they despawn. But the our ships are gonna like spawn in behind us again. As you can see. And stop. And launch fighters. And unlock. And let's do this. Launch.
Yes. I've been waiting for you.
See, it even lags a little bit with this low of fleets. But that also could be because I'm also recording as well, and so come on. And no, not you, you, and you.
No more! Please, no more!
Let's go back to you. Since I didn't actually kill you, take a lot of rockets to kill.
Target neutralized.
And
Gone. Prepare the escape pods. We're going down.
I'm just trying to focus fire our actual targets and not the shield generators, but not doing that great of a job. And you should be the last one. Yep. Go and collect all. I'll wait here in a second so I can rearm before we head over to the other place. Also, let's just go ahead and do that since we're here. Dock. Only 6. Nope.
See you again soon, Captain.
And let's T-drive all the way up to it.
All hands prepare for T-drive.
Maybe you can't actually
Hostile region entered.
engage there unless unless you actually have. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Oh, you suck. Oh well. So this will give me some time to kill all this stuff.
Engage sublight.
That's fine, I guess, right? He'll also kill off our other fleet as well. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Let's go ahead and launch some rockets.
The cold calls to us.
Isn't that cool? Swarms. Over here first. This way I don't actually have to miss with our main weapon trying to kill off these things. And there we go. We are in range. I don't think this rear one should be able to fire, but that's fine.
Abandon all stations!
It either shouldn't be able to fire forward or it shouldn't be able to fire up or down, depending on where it's placed.
I've made my peace.
Unless you actually see it come out and then fly around. That's a whole nother story if it does that.
Multiple casualties across all decks.
Yeah, I know. And
Hostile target eliminated.
my fleet is all gone, but my other fleet is here now, so that's a good thing.
Yes. I've been waiting for you.
But these guys aren't really doing anything to me. All those rockets doing nothing. Like, taking like 1% damage every
Is down.
second. Less than that. Yeah, less than that. you and you as well.
So long, and thanks for all the ships.
And let's go after you.
Scatter my ashes across the sun.
Are you guys gonna come and help me or what? You guys are just out of range for me to actually click on you to make you follow me.
The last thing I'll do.
Come on, get you. Okay.
Can we risk losing everything?
Oh, I don't even have my fighters out. That's probably what I did. Was I launched or thought I launched my fighters, but I didn't. I unfollowed or made our fleet unfollow me. Let's go and grab you. Yep, you're there.
Gone.
Can't actually see you, so there we go. And follow me, please.
Focusing scanning beam on target.
And we have enough. We're down to where we were before I went and got all the what is it? The jails broken up and freed. I don't like this late in the game. I don't think it's worth it. Just because they're really small ships and they die really fast. So we have one planet to go after this.
I've made my peace. Imminent progress is imminent.
Target is down.
And come on, where are you? There's some. Like I said before, I want to be able to actually spawn like this the whole fleet at once. I think that would be kind of fun. But then again, if I did that, we're gonna run into the same problem as I was having earlier, where my computer can't handle it. But still.
Abandon all stations.
And okay.
Dying is the last thing I'll do.
Definitely need to stop before we come over here.
Close to dying.
Where's this planet at?
Is down.
I may have to figure a way to, because I want to get the max amount of ships of these ones as you can. And I may have to like delete some of them to get the other ones so I can actually be at our max. I don't think it's going to increase our like strength at all, just because, well, it's going to be the same,
The cold embrace.
but I just want more ships.
No more of this. Ship severely damaged. We're venting plasma.
Target is down.
And this fight should be over pretty soon. Well, not by this meter. We're probably halfway done, maybe a little more, or a little less than halfway. No, I don't want that. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure I didn't get away from that.
Reached its end.
Said it before, you don't want to get too far away because it will despawn and you have to start this all over again.
Systems down. Make your
I'm actually surprised I came in and killed these guys first. I wasn't really planning on it, but I knew I recently just killed this fleet off, so I wasn't too worried, and I wanted to test out, see how well that small fleet
I've been waiting for you.
was going to do against that base and the fleet as well. So let's go ahead and come down. And you guys are just sitting there and get picked off by me. Okay, you guys, energy-wise, are fine. Let's just go ahead and start spamming some rockets. Let's use up all of our rockets before we head off to our next little fight. Yay. We're almost 48. And yeah. Is it definitely not the last wave? But again, like I said, this bar does not represent how far we are in the process of our thing like charging up, because there's something in the coding that they need to fix to make it so when you go into this mode, because time still continues, this bar does not. And that's a side effect of, because this used to actually pause the game, and I think a lot of people wanted to switch it over to have this not be paused. Really. So they're not gonna engage until the next wave comes. I think it's because I killed them too fast, so they're just kind of I don't know, sitting there. Now let's go ahead and work our way that way a little bit. And I'm hitting one of our ships. And there. Both. This is... Well, that one possibly could be. But I doubt it.
Abandoned post.
I know this one up here is the wave that I think was stuck. But no, this is not the final wave. Am I out of rockets? Yes, I am out of rockets. And since they changed it, I've been using up a lot more rockets. Because it's actually... There's the final wave. Look at all that. See, that's the final wave. I may go ahead and kill this so I don't have to like worry about the ships. Possibly taking out my other ships. I know I'll have to come over here and take this out, but...
Our structural integrity is failing.
Okay. Maybe it won't be as long of an episode as I thought.
Dying is the last thing I'll do.
Because all I have left is one more planet and that station. So maybe it will be around 40 minutes. The reason I'm saying that is because right now the recording's at 52, but I had to cut out one of the planet taking over because it kind of crashed on me. So let's go ahead. So now, as you watch, this bar will not complete, and it'll just disappear when the firing gets done. And this is the time it proves me wrong, right? Let's go ahead. Nope. See, there it went. And nope. Fire, please. One more planet to go. And let's see. I can't space this out to make it go quicker since it's roughly the same cinematic. Trader, don't actually have anything. Let's go ahead and rearm. Don't need to do anything there. And And let's go over here. Ambassador. Declare war. Leave. Let's doing this. And go there. Make sure our fleet is still following us. That's good. I'm looking around, seeing if there's anything I can actually take over, like upgrade, not take over, upgrade.
Engaging sublight.
And let's get in here and stop. Launch fighters. And is that too far? No, it's not. You too far? No, you are not. So I have a lot of rockets I can send off really quickly, though. Man, I don't think they do that much damage, though. That's what sucks. Let's see. You are still at 100%. One volley.
I can do this all
Yeah,
day.
2% for one volley. They don't fire all at once, just so you guys know. They fire, like, each time you press the button, it fires once. And then you press it again, it fires the next one. I'm T-driving down here because it may put me next to the planet and it'll stop my T-drive. And I don't want it to actually do that.
All hands be advised. We've entered a hostile region.
Okay, and this way. I think I'll just slow boat it up there, and double check all of our stuff. Like that one, which isn't going to be any use to me, but I just want to have it done anyways. Then I'll go in and declare peace with everyone to see if they'll accept, since, well, they don't have any place. So I don't know if they'll do anything. I should have went rearmed. Oh well. Stop here. Them spawning is always I don't know, I don't know, like I said this in the past, I don't know what they did to change the spawning of them actually catching up to us, but they spawn all in like one spot. I don't know why they can't spawn kind of like how these other like enemy ships spawn, like kind of spread out, but
Scatter my ashes across the sun.
let's go ahead and speed up to you. Probably tried like deleting this one. Don't really need other factions like higher tier ships. I probably have to drop down and get some battleships just so I can actually have, you know, our max amount. But I don't think I'll end up doing it, but I'll save the save file just in case, if that is an achievement. And I did not mean to actually press space, but that's fine. And I think that's the fleet that oh, they spawned a fleet. That's fine. Sorry about that.
I'll power the engines. The paw awaits us.
So let's go ahead. And you guys should go down fairly quick, but that kind of sucks that they spawned another fleet. But I'm glad they came after us instead of going after, say, one of our sectors. So let's go ahead and do that. This and that. I can't actually do that because you're shielding. I still think it would have been cool to have like their ships to try and take over our ship. I think that would have been kind of cool. Let's go ahead and get over this way. Scan you once I actually get close enough. Okay, and kill you. Yeah, what are you guys? You guys aren't technically part of it. How are you? No, because you guys are squares, but you're... Like, where are you guys coming from? Really? Yeah.
Focusing scanning beam on target.
Well, I'll deal with them later, I guess. Or with if they come after me. I'll deal with them. That's not what I want. Need to go after you first.
I've been waiting for you. We won't go down easily.
I think you're the last one I need to actually kill. Okay. But all these ships are irritating me and they're not going after it. Let's focus fire. And come on guys, go after it. Thank you. And summon you. Still a ton of like random ships all over the place, but okay. Not much to talk about right now, so I apologize for the lack of communication or commentary. Let's go and do that. Do something to pass time, I guess. Let's see. I think I lost one of my ships. Most likely, so... And... No, I did not. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I did, but I'm like looking at the wrong ships. And I won't have a 100% chance because, yeah, I just won't. 24% chance. Oosh. Definitely. Yeah, let's get a little bit closer. You can run away if you want. And he's just not gonna die. Doesn't seem like I'm like putting anything like damage-wise on him. And now the rockets are doing it. And I should kill him. Yep.
We'll go out with a crash.
Target is down. A Affirmative. Engage sublight.
Come on, guys, kill them all. You can barely, actually, you can barely see like the weaponry. And down. Come on, out of my way.
Affirmative. Engage sublight.
Stop.
Filling up the fuel reserve. Organa region coming up. Going in for an attack run.
And I could probably take over these things, but don't wanna. It's like, why are they just sitting like running the outskirts?
Shields restored, Captain.
Let's go ahead and make sure they are restored completely. What's up there? So there's even more flying up that way. I'm gonna move around in my chair, so I apologize for the noise. Well, there's not much, but
I've made my peace.
We're taking heavy damage.
and I know there are quests that you can do for certain members of your like warlords, war masters, I should say. Okay, I already did hers. Let's talk to you. Nope, you should already. You don't have anything. And the other guy I haven't actually talked to, so. I think they get something special when you actually complete their quest. Or you get like perks or something you get from them. So it's a good idea to actually complete their quest if you want. Okay, come on. Let's go ahead and do that. See, they're just like in my radar range, just sitting there, and it's just like I'm thinking that it's like actual like ships I need to go after, because I look at the our map more than I look at the random like arrows and stuff that I see around. So yeah, I think I want to get rid of these ones.
Destination, the Grand Prefecture. Scatter my ashes across the sun.
I really don't like
Target is down.
this design of ship.
Life support sailing.
Just messing around, spinning the ship as best I can. That could be possibly the last wave.
Finally, some rest.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the last wave. At least it looks that way. A little small, but it looks like the last wave. And after that, we actually conquered it all. Nope, I was wrong. I was really wrong. So there's the actual final wave. See, I thought it was kind of small, but it was a decent sized wave compared to the rest. So
We're going down.
oh, I actually pressed F. No wonder why I wasn't killing anything. I'm all trying to point my guns in the right direction so they actually fire, and well, they're not even turned on.
I embrace the cold embrace.
Okay, and you guys should all die fairly quickly, and we'll actually have this game won. Not 100% achievements, but still. It'll be conquered. Let's go ahead and use some of our abilities, which I still don't use enough. And you're gone. You'll probably be next. Since most of my fleet's going after. Nope.
We all shall burn.
And a fire. And got an achievement. What was it? The achievement. I want it all. So there was an achievement to get it all. But it's not loading. Please don't tell me I have to do that over again. I'll let it sit there. Hopefully I'll cut this part out, but oof. For some reason, it wasn't loading. It was just a black screen. So I pressed escape twice, and then it did it. So, yeesh. Maybe there's some kind of glitch with like completing that achievement. I'm sure there's more than just me, like YouTuber, that's completed this series or completed this game. Okay, and let's go ahead and go trade. I don't have to do that. Dry dock. And let's get out of here. Zone is captured. And let's go ahead and do this. Just to say that I have it. I probably won't have the game running to complete it, but it will be upgrading. Either way, I'm like I said, I'll probably come back through and do the campaign. If it's just the preload, the beginning of it, and if there's no more story to it, I may not show it because it's already at this. Oh well, I may show it again, just because it has, I think, more voice acting and stuff. But it's a very short. If it's what I'm thinking of, it'll be really short. There are quests in the game that I can do, but I don't think I'll do them. But the campaign will probably be in a couple days after this. I'm gonna go. You know, the 4th was just a couple days ago, and I'm gonna be hanging out with some family members over the next couple weekends. So, so this series is going to put on hold for a couple of days, and then I'll actually start the campaign a couple days after this episode airs. But either way, thanks for watching, and if you guys like my content, feel free to subscribe. And suggestions for any other games, you can go ahead and put it down below. Like I said, I will do the campaign. If it's the same thing I'm thinking of, like I said, it's probably short. But after that, just let me know if there's any other games that you would like to see on my channel. Since I'm a fairly small channel, I can actually accept, you know, game suggestions. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and call this playthrough done. And yeah, it was a long, fun game. I liked it. I may put like a recap of me liking it or not, you know, the plus and minuses. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and end this here because I'm blabbing on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.